What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you guys all of the mods that I run in American Truck Simulator. You guys may have remembered a previous video that I've done that shows all of the top mods for American Truck Simulator, but today I'm going to show you all of the mods that I run, and boy is it a lot. As you can see right now in this background screen here, it is the Halloween special. I'm actually recording this on Halloween, so hey, happy Halloween to everybody. But as you can see, a lot of mods already right away right there between the paint schemes and the custom wheels on the truck and all kinds of different custom accessories on that truck. That's a couple of the mods already right off the bat. So I'm actually going to jump over to the mod manager and I'm going to go down the list and show you exactly which ones I am running in the game currently. It's about 100 to 110. I believe 97 of them are active as of right now, but I know I run over 100 mods. So anyways, let me show you. So I am jumping right over here in the mod menu, and I'm going to go down the whole list here and show you all the active mods that we have here. And you guys are going to have to bear with me on this because there is a lot. So, getting started, there is no damage. That one is a very, very important one to me because I do occasionally crash into some things. I'm not the greatest, and some mistakes do actually happen in this game, especially when it comes to AI. Now, with AI traffic, I do have a mod for that coming up that makes them a little bit better, but you'll see that when we get there. But no damage is an absolute must. Followed by JC Amateur Sound Effects Pack that changes the full sounds of the air horns, the transmission, the air brake. You can actually hear air shifters and everything going on, which brings me down to the very next one, air transmission sounds. That one also changes the transmission, makes it sound like an air shifter and everything. Adds a whole nother level of immersion to it. If you go back and watch my most recent videos, especially the Halloween specials, you'll actually hear all those sounds in the context. Now, I didn't specify. If you look on, these are all mods, these are all found in the Steam Workshop library. So if you actually just search in the Steam Workshop library, the exact description you see here as I'm reading it, you will find this exact mod. And you can see here all the creators and everything as I'm clicking on them. There's too many here to list every single one of them. So shout out to all the creators on there if you guys see it, and if you see the little green and it's active, shout out to them for me running it. The next one is one of my absolute favorite sound mods. It's the N14 Jake Brake sound. It makes the engine sound absolutely amazing, as well as the Jake brakes. The engine sounds so good, that Cummins engine, the N14 Cummins with the Jake brakes and everything. This is a very, very good mod. It's one of my favorite engines to run. Another one I highly, highly recommend is the Peterbilt 389 Accessories Pack. The Peterbilt 389 is actually one of my favorite trucks to build here in the game, as you guys are going to see. I do have a lot of them sitting right there. But anyways, the Peterbilt 389 Accessories Pack gives you all kinds of different accessories for it. You know, exhausts, wheels, grills, everything like that. So the very next one is the Still Productions Mac Engine Pack. Changes the engines in the Macs to make them, you know, just a couple extra things. Now, one thing I absolutely love is the ATS Real Logos project. So you'll start to see real logos on other trailers as well as billboards and everything, like AutoZone here and, you know, Walmart, things like that. And then, as I was telling you, I do run a custom wheel mod here. This is the American Racing ATX Series rims. It adds quite a lot of different options in terms of custom wheels that can be painted and changed, and all kinds of custom things you could do to them on top of that, which is awesome. Now, you guys may remember I did do a John Deere stream or a John Deere build, and that is one of the paint schemes that I run. You will see a lot of different paint schemes in there. I mean, there's the shell paint scheme that will go over there and another one there. So I'm always doing all different types of paint schemes, as there is another John Deere trailer there. Now, if you guys remember, I did a Harley Davidson build. I did a custom Harley Davidson build because I actually was working at Harley Davidson. So you'll see that is a standalone trailer pack, as well as you'll see another trailer pack there. And it is also a paint scheme for the semi-trucks, and there's another one right there. So these are all just custom paint schemes anyways. And then the next one, so we've seen the Peterbilt 389 accessories, but now you got to show the Kenworth W900 some love too. So there is the accessories mod pack. Oh, excuse me, right here. Accessories mod for the Kenworth W900. We're probably going to build one of these next because we've been running the Pete 389 a lot. So we're probably going to do another one of those. Again, another Harley Davidson truck and trailer because I did a Harley Davidson build and a couple of streams hauling some motorcycles and things like that. Now here is the Safer AI, which I'm actually going to increase its priority, just a little bit higher. The Safer AI mod. Basically what that mod does is it makes the AI it actually makes them a little bit more patient and makes them safer. When they come to overtake a truck, they will actually go a little bit faster, and they put their turn signals on a little bit quicker, and they do tend to have just a little bit more patience in terms of at stoplights and stop signs and yield signs. Again, going down the list, you got some Harley-Davidson trailers, and then there is the John Deere. So it doesn't show up here, but it is just another John Deere pack. It basically, or a paint scheme anyways, for the truck and trailer. And then we've got the Caterpillar Mack Anthem. That is another paint. It makes it all, caterpillared up because we did a cat build for our heavy stuff. Now, the newest one I've done recently is a Highland Dairy. Highland Dairy is actually here in my area, right outside of Springfield, Missouri. You can actually find one of their distributors here, one of their plants here, which I thought that's pretty awesome to see this, because I do see these in my area a lot. This adds both trailers that you can haul as well as products that you can haul for Highland Dairy, as well as it also adds different food distributors, actual cargo places to pick up and drop off cargo, as well as you'll see AI traffic hauling this, so I thought that's awesome. Now, one of the other top mods that I recommend is the Real Brands AI trailer add-on. It just adds all these Real Brands into the AI trailers, so you'll be driving down the road, you'll see UPS, you'll see Love's, see Office Depot, Burger King trailers, all these different trailers just going down the road. Absolutely love. Now, one thing I highly recommend right here is also more various SCS trailers in freight market. So you'll start to see a larger variety of trailers in the freight market. The next one is a wheel pack. This is the SCR Smarties wheel pack. This adds even more custom wheels into the game. I highly recommend. The next one is a FedEx livery. There's a bunch of ones inside of this, though. A bunch of different types of liveries. I mean, you've got FedEx Ground, FedEx Air, FedEx Priority, FedEx Freight, everything, both trailer and truck. We're going to be doing quite a bit with them. And then this one's just another Harley-Davidson pack. It's the 120 anniversary. And then there's another paint scheme. Anyways, you can't see it there, but I'm also running that. Just another paint scheme. And another paint scheme. And then there is the lawn mowing sim paint scheme. I'm going to have a special build for this here coming pretty soon, and I'll go in more detail with that. But the next one I highly recommend is the realistic mirror FOV. So it allows it to have more of a realistic FOV in the mirror, or at least, field of view in the mirrors there, as opposed to the in-game one. The in-game one is just a little too far away and kind of gives it a bubbled one, which I'm actually going to bump its priority just a little bit here to where it's, at least above some of these textures, and get it up there, because I do believe that one is actually not registering because it's not under priority. So going back, now we've got a Skag Mowers. That's another stand-on trailer. You can also haul like lawn mowers and stuff like that. And then we're going to skip past a couple of these Halloween DLCs and the Halloween stuff, because I'm doing that specifically for the Halloween. It'll actually be taken out here pretty soon. And then we've got another paint scheme for the 389. We also have another paint scheme for the 389, or the 382 I should say. Another Halloween theme. We're going to skip past that. Another Harley Davidson. As you guys can see, I've done a lot with Harley Davidson trailers and trucks and stuff like that and hauling. We've got Bad Boy Mowers. That is a brand of lawn mower. Again, I did that because I've got a special build coming with the lawn mowing simulator coming up. Now, more cargo for the Lowboy. I do like to run Lowboys. It's one of my favorite, as well as drop deck trailers. This adds more cargo for the Lowboy. So instead of hauling just your regular basic old tractor on the back, you'll actually start picking up forklifts and things like that and some random other stuff. And then here's another one. This one is for the Lowboy also. It's the Big Bud, and also adds the Case tractor. Now this is not the Big Bud, the Big Bud 600. I will show you that. I do have that in here as well. This is the Big Bud 400, so this is like the mini version, or excuse me, 450. This is the mini version of it, but it's still pretty big loads for the drop deck there, or excuse me, the Lowboy. I've got Coca-Cola. That's a skin pack for both the truck and trailer. And then we've also got a Ford skin pack, because as you guys know, I did accept a job at a Ford dealership. So I will be running that, doing custom builds with that as well. The next one is Ownable Car Transporter. That one's pretty awesome because, again, I did accept a job at a Ford dealership. So we're going to be doing quite a bit with this here pretty soon with the Ownable Car Trailer pack. This is one of them. And there's actually another one in here you guys will see. I think I added two. I can't remember which one came first. I think this one's actually the second one I just added because I forgot I added the first one to begin with. But anyhow, do love this because you'll be able to haul cars to like the Tesla factories and the Ford plants and things like that in the game. The next one is the Love. So the Loves is a skin pack for both the Cascadia and a fuel tanker trailer. It's a skin pack for both the truck and trailer. We will be doing some hauls for them. Now the next one I do like, this is a classic, it's the classic paint scheme. It kind of makes it look like an old Ford semi-truck anyways. I am planning on doing some classic builds, and I've got some pretty awesome streams coming up with old style trucks, which you can see that one right over there, the classic Billy, which is right here next to it. We are planning on doing some old style runs, again for, skip past the Halloween themed there. And then there's another Halloween theme. I've been doing a lot for the Halloween season. There's an old Mac R. I think that'll be an awesome run too, or at least an awesome build that we're going to do. And then there's the other ownable car trailer. Now, back into the cargos. I'm a big one for the cargos. I love all the cargo related types of stuff. So you've got the John Deere T. This is we've also got this because I'm tired of seeing the same style tractor being hauled on these lowboy trailers. So I did put these into the game to where it adds a little bit extra. Now this next one, I haven't been able to get that to work yet. There's a couple extra steps you have to get it to make it work in the game. But it's a Monster Energy skin for certain trailers like that. But we'll see. I'll end up playing around with trailers here pretty soon, or at least these tanker trailers. Again, another Halloween theme. I didn't realize how many Halloweens I put in. Now, Peeps Cargo Pack. I highly recommend this one. It adds even more cargo into it. So when you own your trailer and you go to look for cargo to load inside it, you're used to the, the vanilla regular packs that come inside the game already, just basic stuff. This adds a whole nother level of immersion. I mean, countless immersion. And this is version 2. There is also a version 1 you will see coming up pretty soon over here. There is a version 1 also, and this just adds even more. I mean, you can haul anything from motorcycles, motorcycle engines, motorcycle parts, car batteries. You can haul trash for waste management. I mean, all kinds of stuff. I highly recommend this one and version 1 both together. And then there is the flatbed and drop deck container loads. So it's that flatbed kind, but it's the container, which I do recommend also. Really a lot of these, I mean everything that I'm running over here I do recommend, so I guess I can stop saying I highly recommend that. If they're over here in the game and you see them active with the green in it, I do recommend them. They're a lot of fun. There are just a few that I do strongly, highly recommend. As you can see, I have another skin pack for Shell. Now, CDC Logistics, this one is one of my absolute favorite mods, the Realistic Economy mod. I always run in Realistic Economy, which is why you guys will see when I'm doing my hauls that I'm only making like, $300-400 bucks a load, and if it's local, it's only like $100 a load just across town. You'll see that a lot in my game because I absolutely love it. It also adds real fuel prices and, real wear and tear prices, things like that. Makes the game really hard, and I am planning on doing a specific build or a specific, kind of series where I'm just running realistic stuff. I think that'll be awesome. So now this one is a part of the special transport. This is the Big Bud 600. This is the big boy. That is one of the biggest farm tractors that they make, or that's been produced anyways. If you don't know anything about it, just look up Big Bud 600 on YouTube and you'll see exactly what I mean. So this is a part of the special transport cargo pack anyway, so you have to have the special transport in order for that to work, but that adds another level of immersion. I think it's pretty cool. And now you've also got the livestock trailer. I didn't like the base game livestock trailers, so I wanted something that looked more like ones that I'm used to seeing out here in the Midwest, or the mid-country, mid-America, I guess it's Midwest, out here in Missouri anyways. And then I've got another paint scheme for the Ford, old Ford style I'm planning on running. And there's the Peeps Cargo Pack version 1. And then another Shell style paint scheme for the Peterbilt. And then there is another Shell style fuel tank. You guys are going to see a lot of that. Here is a heavy cargo pack. I highly recommend this. The heavy cargo pack, as you guys can see there, for like the low boys and drop decks and stuff, you can haul all kinds of heavy stuff, everything from big bulldozers to giant cranes and stuff. Adds just an extra level of immersion and different things into the game. And then there is, on top of that, there is the construction site equipment cargo pack. I do highly recommend this also because you can add all kinds of stuff. I mean, you can haul everything from skid steers to these mobile trailers to just construction material and construction equipment. I highly recommend that because that is what I see a lot of going down the road, so I do like to run that. And again, I've got a whole Caterpillar skin there for a Peterbilt. Assorted cargo, RR Mods Assorted Cargo. I do like that as well. It just adds even more cargo into the game. So when you guys see me in the cargo option looking for cargo to haul, you'll see a whole lot of options, and it's because I'm running 3-4 different cargo mods in the. And then there is the custom Pack Viper Peterbilt 389. I do believe you have to have an external mod for that to work, because I haven't been able to get that pulled up. I'm still pretty new to the whole modding thing. I guess you can say I don't go too in depth. And then I believe this is actually a Harley Davidson paint scheme also, but for some reason it's labeled like that. And then Case Quad Track, just another little extra heavy cargo load. And now you've got Road Trains. So I haven't played with this at all, but this adds exactly what it sounds like, road trains. So with this in there, you can run like 4, 5, 6 trailers long. I'm going to be doing that in Texas. I think that's going to be a pretty fun time. That's going to be hard. It's definitely not going to be easy or fun, but we are going to do that in the future. And then we've got some custom Peterbilt. Then there is a Cummins N14 sound and engine pack. That is a little bit different than the N14 Jake brake sound, so don't get that too mixed up. But the N14 Cummins engine pack adds the engine in it, and that is awesome. I do highly recommend both of these together. And then we've got Caterpillar engines. So you guys are going to see, as you can kind of go down the list here, I do have a lot of different Caterpillar engines. This is the Cat engine with the straight pipe sound. The stock bass sounds in this game, in my opinion, aren't very impressible, or impressible. Is that even a word? They're not very impressive. So I do like to change the sounds and put different engine packs in there, and that's one that I do recommend also. And then just another custom Peterbilt 389 skin. There's a Detroit diesel engine. Now the farm accessories pack, this one's also pretty cool. This is inside the cabin accessories. If you're not big on changing the inside of your cab, you don't have to worry about this, but I had specific farm builds and specific tractor builds. So these are like, the things that hang down from your mirror, as well as like pillows and stuff like that are, kind of decorative towards farming. Air brake sound mod, I do recommend also. It changes the air brakes, just like Coyote's air brake mod, which you can see is coming up over here on the right. Coyote's air brake, I highly recommend. I do have it set to a lower setting because I am running that main one that's way up high. Now right here we've got the Harley Davidson trailer pack, just another one going on. And then another paint scheme. Now for that one to work, you do have to have some external mods installed. I don't have enough installed, so I can't run it yet. Then there's the Coyote's paint scheme. Parking brake sounds. And then there's another Cummins sound pack. So that's for the IS i5 sound. That changes the engine on that. Now, real companies and gas stations and billboards. This is something else I do enjoy a lot because it adds actual fuel stations or real gas stations like I'm used to, like Love's and Buc-ee's and things like that, and Shell. You'll actually pull over and stop. Plus, all the companies that you stop at, like you'll see Walmart, there's Ford dealerships, there's Tesla dealerships, all that good stuff. And then Real American gas stations also I added into it, which adds even more on top of the Real Companies mod. So then next we've got additional variety cargo pack. Again, just adds even more cargo into the game. And the dynamic truck parking, this one I actually do really like. It's by Australian Freighters. I do really like this one. Basically, when you're going through parking spots or rest areas, all the trucks that are parked already there will change. You'll go rest, and when you wake up, different ones will be there. You'll actually hear them like pull out and things like that. I think that's pretty awesome that they did that. And then next one, just another paint scheme, and we've got a trailer pack. So this trailer pack will add to the USA, it's the SISL's trailer pack. Just adds a whole nother level of trailers that you can pick up on. And then we've got flatbed cargo. So this one's one I highly recommend. We haven't done too much with flatbeds on this channel yet, but I am planning on doing that. We're going to start running more flatbeds on the channel. This adds more cargo for the flatbeds and for the drop deck trailers. This will give you just more things to haul around. And then we've got the UPS paint scheme, I do also recommend. And then we've got the 500K horsepower engine plus 9-gear high-speed transmission. That's actually labeled wrong. It's just a 5,000 horsepower engine with a 9-speed transmission. That one is a lot of fun. I do have a special plan coming up for that in the near future. That one is one that's just going to be an absolute blast to play around with. I've used it once and it's insane. And then we've got another paint skin right there, the Peterbilt. And then we also have another paint skin. So that is actually all of the mods that I am currently running in the game that are currently active. And as you guys can see, I mean, you can see mods that are over here that aren't active right now. If they don't have the little green light, that means they're not active, which is awesome. I mean, you can see just more paint skins. I have a lot of builds coming up. Sometimes I don't like running all of them. Same thing with the NASCAR trailers. I do plan on doing more with NASCAR, but also it requires a little bit of extra external mods for it to work, at least as far as I'm concerned. And I haven't got that far yet. But you guys can see all the ones with green are the ones active. So I've got just shy of about 100 active mods in the game right now. I think it is. I think it's like 90, 97, something like that. But there's all kinds of good stuff in here. I mean, you can see some old trucks. I mean, new drivers. That's Lisa Kelly from Ice Road Truckers. Actually, I think a lot of these are from Ice Road Truckers, but obviously, for obvious reasons, I can only remember her. But anyways, more rewards. That's a good one you can also run with. Or the XP Money Cheat, XP and Money Cheat, if you want to start making more money. As you know, I'm making less money per load, but if you want to make, you know, like $20,000 for one load, you want to put one of these in there. And if you want to up your skill pack, go ahead and do that. You can also get a radar detector in the game. The radar detector, obviously, if there's a car coming up or a cop coming up trying to run radar and get you for speeding, you'll get warned by that first. And then there's longer yellow lights. It says it's obsolete now, so I took it out. But basically it makes the yellow lights longer. And then paintable wheels. That one's also a great one, but I do have paintable wheels on there already. And a 2,000 horsepower engine. So again, you guys can kind of see all the good stuff that I am currently running. These are all my mods that I do play with, and I am planning on putting even more in the game. I'm on the workshop just about once a week, checking things out, trying to see, you know, what I think looks good, what's new, and things like that, and try to get new ideas for different builds that I want to do on the channel. And that's actually how I end up downloading so many mods and trying things out. So you guys will have to let me know if you guys are running any mods over here that I am not, that I should check out. Definitely let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you found a mod based on what I've said over here, if you found something that you've never seen before or never heard of and you'd like to check it out yourself. Let me know that I introduced you to something new. So anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Hey, I have noticed that most of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel. Please hit that subscribe button. I do have a goal of trying to hit 500 subscribers before the end of the year. We are almost there. We're almost halfway there anyways. So if we can get another if we can get right to 500 before the end of the year, that would mean a lot to me, and I do plan on doing a lot more of these kinds of videos, so I hope you enjoyed it. So again, smash that like button, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, or at least consider subscribing. And anyways, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video, and as always guys, enjoy the rest of y'all's day.